Have you noticed that making 100 grand a year in America right now somehow makes you feel completely broke? Seriously. If you finally hit that six-figure mark, or you're working your fingers to the bone trying to get there, but your bank account still looks like a ghost town every 2 weeks, you aren't crazy, and you haven't won the game yet. You've just walked straight into a trap. I call it the 100K ghost trap. In the next 3 minutes, we're going to track down exactly where your hard-earned cash is vanishing, why it's not entirely your fault, and the one tiny habit you can start today to fix it. Think about it. For decades, making $100,000 was the American dream. It meant a house, a couple of cars, a nice vacation, and zero stress. But let's do some real-world math. Say you make that 100 grand. Uncle Sam steps in first. By the time federal taxes, state taxes, and healthcare take their bite, your actual take-home pay is closer to $70,000. That breaks down to about $5,800 a month. Now, let's look at the big three: rent, wheels, and food. If you live anywhere near a major U.S. city, housing is going to swallow $2,000 to $2,500 of that right off the top. Add in a car payment, insurance, and gas, and there goes another $800. Then you buy groceries and pay your phone bill. Before you've even bought a single movie ticket, a coffee, or a new pair of shoes, your $5,800 has shrunk to maybe $1,000 of fun money. So why do you feel broke? It's a psychological glitch called lifestyle inflation. The second your income went up, your brain quietly reclassified your luxuries as necessities. You didn't actually get rich. Your bills just got fancier. Here's the core lesson most of us learn way too late. True wealth is what people don't see. We live in a culture that is literally designed to make us show off. Social media has trained us to buy things we don't need with money we don't have, just to impress people we don't even like. The trap works like this. You get a raise or a bonus. Instead of putting that extra money into an investment where it can grow, you move into a slightly nicer apartment. You join a pricier gym. You start ordering food delivery 3 nights a week because you're tired. Your day-to-day stress stays exactly the same, but your life just became way more expensive to maintain. You're running faster and faster on a financial treadmill, but you're staying in the exact same place. You aren't building wealth. You're just funding a more expensive version of being broke. So, how do we fix this without living like a monk? Because, let's be honest, you don't need to give up your morning coffee to get rich. You just need to kill the ghost expenses. Here is a quick challenge for you this week. It takes 10 minutes. Open your banking app and scroll through your last 30 days of transactions. Don't overthink it, just put them into 2 mental buckets. Survival, like rent, debt, and basic groceries, and joy, which is everything else. Look closely at that joy list. Find the ghosts. The apps you haven't opened in 3 months. The subscriptions you forgot to cancel. The impulse buys you made just because you had a stressful day at work. We aren't cutting everything out. We're just going to use the rule of 1. First, pick one luxury that genuinely makes you happy. Maybe it's that Friday night dinner with friends. Keep it. Enjoy it. Zero guilt. Second, automate one shift. Set up your bank to automatically move 10% of every paycheck straight into a separate savings or investment account the exact hour you get paid. If you never see that money sitting in your checking account, you won't spend it. Your brain will automatically adjust to whatever is left. Look, the secret to financial freedom isn't making $500,000 a year. It's simply widening the gap between what you bring in and what it costs you to live. Do me a favor. Reply or drop a comment right now and tell me, what is the #1 ghost expense you're going to cancel today? Let's keep each other honest.